Well, hello everyone and welcome back. Well, today I'm going to be doing my best and worst purchases of 2020. So if that's something you're interested in, stick around. Let's jump in. Hi everybody. Well, as I said, yes, today we have a lovely one, the very best, the very worst of 2020. And yes, it was a strange one. So happy to be in 2021. So I think these videos are great. I saw a few of them going around on the YouTube channels. And I said, this is a brilliant one because we can learn from each other here. I love these videos because you can learn so much more from people's worst purchases than you actually can from their very best. So I said, definitely doing this one. I know it will help you guys. I also wanted to say thank you so much. I've got so many new subscribers. Hello to everybody in the US, in the UK, Canada, Australia, Germany, everybody, of course Ireland, and I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing. There's lots of you out there that are watching. I know you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, so come on for 2021, hit the subscribe button and help a girl along here. I'm doing my best. So I just wanted to say that thank you, and to my old subscribers, you've just been amazing and you are just chatting to me the whole time down below, and I love that. Even actually some of my best and worst purchases and decisions have come from some of your comments down below, and I'm going to share them with you in a while. So without further ado, not to have this video too long, the very first I'm going to start with the best, just to kick it off with a nice little feeling for 2021, which is where we're going to keep going, and I want to be here to entertain you and uplift you and make you happy, and you're doing the very same for me. And with that, I wanted to mention my number one very best purchase, luxury purchase of 2021 is no other than the camera that I'm using right now. My EOS M50, I'll put a picture of it here. I knew you guys probably, maybe some of you are into photography or YouTubing or starting a channel. You should, by the way. But this has been my very best purchase for the very reason of I started my channel in July 2021, and I wouldn't have you guys and all my new friends and my new audiences and you know, all of this experience and learning and something to keep me going through 2021, and I hope I've kept you going, and this is a two-way road here and a relationship. So definitely my camera is my number one purchase of 2021. It's opened up a whole new world to me. There's been times where I wanted to lift it up off its tripod and fling it against the wall, throw it out the window, all of the above, but I persevered, and I'm still persevering, and I'm still learning. There's still days I want to do that, but I don't. So I'm very grateful for my camera, and I'm very grateful for the audience that comes through my camera. So big love to you guys. I really mean that. So thank you so much. So my number two best purchase, and you're going to be surprised by some of the picks in today's video. You really are, because they're out of the ordinary. I don't know if I've actually shared a couple of them with you, but I'm going to share them here today. That's what we're here for. So, without further ado, my Longchamp Le Pliage has been one of my best purchases of 2021. Out of all the beautiful things I bought, and I've shared an awful lot of those with you guys, this is one of my best purchases. Now, I'm sure you guys know the year that we had in 2020, and we're still going through at the moment, but this little beauty, ladies and gents, I cannot recommend enough. I bought it, I will tell you why, because I saw it on YouTube and I saw everyone else buying them and saying, oh yeah, right, okay, yeah, I'll try one out. Well, actually, funny story, I bought, the first one I bought, I thought was this size, but it actually was about this size. And there was nothing going to fit in that, was there? No, so I had to buy this size. So this has been coming everywhere with me, to the shops, supermarkets, you know what it's like. It's so simple, canvas, waterproof, live in Ireland, so anybody that can, you know, the UK and countries like that can sympathize with me with the amount of rain that we have here in, you know, the green old Emerald Isle. And but this little beauty, I'd say people are sick of looking at me going in and out of the shops with it, but it has been amazing, and I have to say it has definitely been one of my just little things that, you know, the mundaneness that has been 2020, running out to the shops, I've just enjoyed carrying this and kind of looking at it and going, look, that's lifting me up a little bit. It's all the little things, by the way. So that is definitely one of my number one purchases. Moving on from there, I am going to share my Saint Laurent card holder, and I just think this was a little beauty. I have definitely, you know, been using my mini bags an awful lot more in 2020, and this just is so slim, as you can see. holds all my cards. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 cards in there at the moment. The lovely croc feature on the back there. And it is just so slim, so beautiful, and it has my coins in here, and you can put notes in there as well if you want. So that's another one of my best purchases. As you all know, I misplaced / lost my Chanel card holder back in 2020, and I bought this in place of it, and I have to say I'm very happy with it. So that has been brilliant, and I just want to minimize everything, make everything more simple in my life and downsize a little bit, and this has been fitting into all my mini bags just beautifully. So that's another one which is great. This little guy, have to mention it, is a 6-ring key holder. Some people prefer the 4-ring key holder. I like the 6 because basically it carries, if I just want to run to the shops and I don't want to carry anything else and I just want to lift this up, basically I stick my card right in the back here, as you can see. And then I have my keys and my little shopping, what do you call them? Token things, and all my keys and anything else I want to stick. I stick notes in the back there as well. I use that as a little kind of a wallet. So this has been, I have to say, amazing. It's just great to hold and feel in your hand. Again, it's just like these two in your handbag, like off you go. You're just really, really off and ready to go. They're brilliant. So I've been loving those two. They're not too expensive either, which is lovely. And yeah, they've definitely been a real go-to of mine in 2020. Now, moving on and changing the subject slightly, I wanted to show you, and I actually don't want to tell you, ladies and gents, about this. I really don't, because I'm giving away my secrets and it's not great, but I'm going to do that because I love you. And you've shown me such great support. Ladies, in particular for this one, right? Or gents, to buy the ladies. This is my new love. This perfume, if you're into your fragrances and your scents, this is Delina by Perfume de Marly. So Delina by Perfume de Marly, it is just divine, this fragrance. I adore it. I have lately an obsession with trying new fragrances. It's my new obsession. Last year it was handbags. This year it's perfumes and fragrances. So this one is it's French, yes, obviously, and it is just, oh my God. When I say it is just the most beautiful, fresh, fruity, floral, like it's Turkish rose. And it has rhubarb in there actually as well, which makes it a little bit more tarty, but it's mainly a rose scent, floral, fresh, happy, beautiful. And it has like they're the kind of top notes of it, and then when it like sits on your skin for about half an hour, when it dries down, then you'll get like a musky vanilla kind of smell out of it. It is just the most divine. I treated myself to this. This just about made this list because I got it on Christmas Eve. Well, it arrived on Christmas Eve, so it's a Christmas present to me. I'm good at that, aren't I? And I was delighted actually the day that it arrived because of it being Christmas Eve, and I was like, oh wow. Now I had been waiting on it a few weeks, but it arrived on Christmas Eve, and I was like, what a beautiful Christmas Eve present to receive. And it is pricey, by the way. It is €220. I put dollars and UK prices on the screen. But ladies, I have to say, if you are into fragrances, if you want, you know, a perfume that makes you feel beautiful, and it's kind of, I won't say it's sexy, but it is sensual kind of. But it is a beautiful powdery perfume. The bottom notes are cedar and vetiver. Its projection is massive. When you walk into a room, you can smell it. Its sillage, the sillage is the trail that it leaves behind, is so beautiful. And the longevity that it lasts on your skin. This will last on your skin about 8 hours. I'm not joking you. So for me, you only need 1 to 2 sprays. They actually do a hair mist as well and a body mist if you're into that kind of thing. But I just look at the bottle. It's beautiful. Perfume de Marly is my new favorite perfume house. I have bought a few other fragrances, and I am actually, if you're interested, let me know down below. I want to do a whole video on fragrances, my maybe top 10, and to share that with you. If you're into it, let me know down below. Say yes or no. I'd love to know. Of course, I'm always going to talk handbags. I love handbags, but I like to change it up, and it is nice to dive in to get other knowledge on other things in the luxury kind of arena. So this I would highly recommend to all of you ladies out there. It is so stunning. And to the gents out there, if you would like to buy this as a present for the lady in your life, or the woman or the sister or the mother that deserves it. And even on the top, it has a beautiful pink jewel there. And the bottle is just stunning. It's a kind of an ice pink bottle, and I can't recommend this. It has been my happy. I couldn't use all my bags during 2020, so I found another way. Where there's a will, there's a way. This made me very happy at the very end of 2020, and I'm wearing it today, and this whole room is filled with the smell of Delina. She's my new absolute number one. Love her. So that's that. Then moving on to my Louis Vuitton Toiletry 26. Now, why, Viv, is this one of your favorite purchases? I'll tell you why. This again is another thing that made me happy sitting on my vanity. As you know, we were all home a lot, so these are all the things that, you know, practically made me happy in 2020, apart from my kids, of course. And inside, as you can see, I've showed you all before, is all my, there goes one of them, my makeup and everything else that I store on the inside. And I just sit her on my vanity, and she looks beautiful. The Toiletry 26, I intend to get lots more use out of her this year, bringing her on my travels when we go, and any kind of nights away or weekends away. I'm going to throw everything in here. It's washable on the inside. It is just a beautiful, beautiful toiletry bag. I love it. And the Toiletry 26 is another one of my best purchases of 2020. Now, for my last two purchases, as in the best purchases, there was kind of a tie, but it doesn't matter which order they go in because I love both of them equally. So I'm going to go with my YSL toy Lulu, and you guys knew this was coming, didn't you? You just knew it. I know you did. And actually one of my subscribers, Leanne, I think it was Leanne, hi Leanne, was asking me which to go for this. She was thinking of the toy Lulu or the medium Lulu. And I did recommend the toy Lulu. I do have the medium Lulu, as you know. I just love YSL. I love their quality. I love their finish. This is so durable. I love the black on black in the toy Lulu, and I love the size, and as you know, the capacity of this bag is just brilliant. There's the 3 compartments there. It has the bigger one in the front with the slip pockets for your cards. I think it is 4 for your cards in there. You don't even have to bring a card holder. And the mini pochette fits in here also. Then at the back it has another compartment, another zip compartment, and it has a little mini compartment if you want to slip things in there. So I mean, the capacity of this bag for a small bag, and I think you might have, a lot of my older subscribers would know that I had a different strap on this. I had the chain strap from a different bag. I like to swap and change over, and I changed it back to the original, which is the leather, because it's nice and quiet and easy and comfortable. But I do love to change, so I'll stick a couple of videos up if you want to have a look at the other chain that I do put onto this bag to just give it that edge, which is beautiful on it as well. If you ever want to buy any extra chains, by the way, just go onto Etsy. They have lots of beautiful chains on there. So that is definitely my 2020 bag, and I have to thank Hello Catwalk City for that. Hi darling. And she has this bag, raves about it, and is one of the reasons I bought this bag, and I have absolutely no regrets. And for any of you out there thinking about this bag, I would highly recommend her. She's a beaut and not too expensive. She's still under the €1,000, which is always a bonus. And then last but not least, my best, I'm sorry ladies, this bag, I just can't rave about her enough as well. As you can see, there's a little common theme of, as in not just durability, but the weatherproofness of the bags that I picked. It's Ireland, you know, it rains a lot. So we went with things that, when it does rain, I either take this little fluffy ball off, or I stick her inside in the bag, and we go off with the treated leather, which is fine in the rain. The canvas is brilliant in the rain, and I just run up to the little local supermarket with this on my back, or not, I actually wear crossbody, and she just carries so much inside. I don't even want to show you what's inside in case I don't even know. It's a bit of a mess. Well, this is another little great purchase, but I'm not going to talk about her today because we're only mentioning a few. And yes, I have lots of, you know, crap, receipts and money and everything else inside, and the little coin purse, which is another great little buy if you're interested. So they are, and I'm just going to put in, because this is the bag I'm using currently, and my keyring holder pops in, and my YSL card holder also pops in. Love this bag, and it's also so easy. Throw them in, go, you're done. It's all easy. It's all about making our life easier, isn't it? It really is. So they're all my best purchases. Now on for the fun stuff, and to tell you all about my Did I say worst? They're my best purchases, yeah? On to the worst purchases. And a bit rusty after the Christmas. I just want to put a little disclaimer in to say I still love all of these items. I had to pick some, and these would be, it was hard, it was very hard, but I had to pick them, and I did, and without further ado, they're not going anywhere yet, but maybe in the future I might consider letting some of them go. So this is my number one, which I just love this bag, and I've told you all before how much I adore this bag, the Celine box bag. She's a little beaut, but 2020, I actually didn't even use her once. I don't think I used this bag once in 2020. So I suppose because I have the other mini bags and they're more durable, and the box leather on this is beautiful, and I'd like to keep it that way. I wouldn't like to bring this out in the rain because the leather is so beautiful on it. Maybe I'll get somewhere in the summer, hopefully, because I really do love this bag, and I love her even more because she's so understated. You just wouldn't know, if you weren't into luxury handbags, what brand this was. You wouldn't have a clue. And going forward, I think that's the way forward in a lot of cases. A lot of people don't want to be too in your face with brands. And yeah, so there we have inside the mini bag with the 3 compartments. She's a beauty, and there is the strap, and that's how I store the strap, just wound up like that. Inside I would wear this crossbody, but as I said, unfortunately, I'm going to stick her into the middle pocket because that's kind of the biggest section in there. I do love it because it's, they're compartmentalized, and like that it holds my phone, but I kind of have to take it out of the case because it is 6 inches across, I think it is. So yeah, it's a beautiful bag, but again, I haven't used her, and she's a little bit delicate. So for that reason, one of my worst purchases, but she ain't going anywhere yet, just to let you know. Then to move on to a second one, and I hate saying this, but my lovely Neonoe is another bag that I think I used it once in 2020. Again, she's not going anywhere, right? But again, one of my subscribers had said to me, Viv, like a lot of bags now are going so much smaller because of technology, and because we kind of are entering into a cashless situation in the world, so we don't need to carry that much stuff. And when we do, we tend to go for a much bigger tote bag, maybe for an overnight bag or something like that. So the medium bags, and this is kind of a medium size, but it's not going to go anywhere because my daughter Katie does Irish dancing, and when we go to that, I need to carry her shoes and her hair stuff and her socks and her everything else that she may need, her accoutrements, and this bag would be amazing for that. So I'm not going to sell her or anything. I love it. It's the microfiber on the inside. I adore the bag, but I certainly haven't got any use out of this bag in 2020. So therefore, unfortunately, she was one of my worst for that reason, but hopefully that will improve. Now, my next worst luxury purchase are these little babies. These are Wandler, and they are a beautiful shoe, but first of all, I suppose the color, and second of all, we didn't go anywhere. I wore these absolutely once in 2020, and to be honest, even going forward, when things open back up again, I can't see myself wearing them that much. So I may have to consider selling these. They're beautiful, I love them, but let's be practical here, ladies and gents. I really don't know how much wear I'm going to get out of them. I love them, they're classy, they're elegant, they're patent on one side, and then on the other side they are the leather, and I love that kind of look, and they're a stunning shoe, but I haven't worn them, so I may consider selling these beauties. Moving on from there, and I hate to say this is my second last worst luxury purchase, is my medium Lulu, and you know how much I actually love this bag as well. I really do love it. Again, the reason is I haven't used her much, but they're not the only reasons. Another reason is, look at how new. This is a brand new bag. I told you I wore it once to my friend's father's wedding. That's it. The green stamp is still on the front. It is absolutely pristine condition. I may have to let it go for a better cause and for being practical, as much as I would hate to do that because I do love her, and maybe I will wear her more in the summer. But another reason that I am putting her in the worst category, even though it's a little beauty of a bag, And to anybody that's into this size of bag, I would highly recommend this bag. I really would. But for me personally, I'm into the more mini, as you know, and I think that this is like a medium size. So again, as I was saying about the Neonoe, if you don't need a mini bag, in my opinion now, and the age that I'm at, different from maybe the younger girls out there that like to bring lots of makeup with them. I used to do that as well when I was younger, my younger days. And now I just, very minimal lip gloss, a lip liner, maybe a powder if I'm lucky. But yeah, so I don't carry that much stuff. A new mom might like to carry this as well, you know, carry a baby bottle in there. Different reasons. We all have different reasons for, and I don't want to offend anybody, by the way. I love all of these items that I'm putting in my worst category. They're just not working out for me. I absolutely love them. Of course I do, I bought them. But again, as I said, for a new mom out there, perfect, because you need to carry a little bit more. For me, I'm downsizing everything, and it is in that medium size. So I think that if, you know, I'd go mini, and if I'm not going mini, I go large because it's overnight. So the medium bags aren't really serving a purpose for me at the moment. I'm getting that feeling. So for that reason, Missy Moo here is in the worst category and may have to go on the chopping block soon. I'm thinking I might, you know, in 2021, I might consider selling a few bags for a better cause. So, all to be revealed. So, and the very last bag, apart from I've one more worst after this bag, is my Coach Tillie now, again. And I hate saying this because it's in the worst category, but I do love this bag. But I haven't used it, obviously, and I bought it in, was it April, May? Okay, not the best time to buy it, you would say, and spring, summer is coming soon, so I might get a chance to take this beauty out. I bought this bag in the white, off-white, because I didn't have this colour. Again, I've said this before and I put some videos above, but this has the beautiful mustard microfiber. It is just beautiful, and I have to say about Coach, their quality is amazing. I love the compartmentalized inside, the handle, the strap, which I haven't worn, again crossbody, as you can see, and it has the lovely little lobster hooks on the end, and just a little beauty of a bag. But if I don't wear this bag this spring summer, I am going to let her go, because that's the way I want to move forward with my collection and curating my collection. If I'm not using it, I do not want them sitting in my wardrobe as beautiful as they are. If somebody else can get value or will use them and love them and care for them, that's another reason I love this one. Actually, it has the slip pocket in the back for your phone. And yeah, I just will have to let her go if I don't get the use out of it this year. This one has the feet on the end as well. Little beauty, but haven't used it. So the very last worst purchase of 2020. And this one kind of breaks my heart a little bit, but I actually said it to Katie today. I think I'm going to sell this because I haven't used it. Not even once, and this has nothing got to do with we haven't been out, we haven't been in. I could have used this if I wanted to. It is my Chanel wallet. Now, I love this piece. Obviously I love it, I bought it, but I haven't used it. I don't think I will use it. I'm more into card holders. When I saw it, I was like, oh my god. I mean, it is brand new. On the back it has the zip compartment where you can open and you can put your coins into. I paid, I think it was up on 150 euro for this, and then it has the clasp and it opens out for the beautiful burgundy lining and your bills and your notes and your card slots here. I haven't used it. I'm thinking of selling it in place of just getting maybe another card holder instead. Going forward, I can't see myself using it. Like, it fits into my bags, but it takes up more space, obviously, in my mini bags. So for that reason, I think I may have to let this baby go. If any of you are interested, just let me know. DM me on Insta maybe, or even here, just let me know. So that is my last worst purchase of 2020. Now, I had forgotten just one more best purchase, which is right here, and it is these babies. And I want to thank you all for those of you who said, yeah, definitely go for them, because I was in between two minds whether to go for these. These are the Ranger boots by Louis Vuitton, and I have to say I have got so much wear out of these, running around up and down to the shops and just out and about and everywhere, and I absolutely love them, and they are so comfy, and I definitely would recommend them, and I'm definitely getting the wear and the use out of them. And that's what I love out of a shoe, out of a bag, out of anything that you pay and spend a lot of money on. So there you have it. I hope you got some really valuable information and some value out of that video as to what maybe not to buy. The lives that we have and the lives that we think we have are two very different things, and that one of my subscribers actually said that in one of my comments, and I agree with her 100%. You have to think about, you know, we sit at home, we go, oh yeah, I'll get that, that's beautiful, yeah, when will you wear it? Well, I'll look at it for a while and I'll definitely wear it, and then we convince ourselves and then we don't. So the life you have and the life you want or the life you think you have, we don't have. The one I have at the moment is doing videos, which I love, and my kids, which I adore, and other than that, it's the grocery store, or it is the running, just going to the park or doing a bit of exercise. So we don't really need as much stuff as we did. We never did anyway. But you know, if it makes you happy, and particularly like, you know, the perfumes, I have to say, I'd love to do a video of that. I'm going to do more skincare as well. I've got some nice skincare coming up for you guys as well, and I can't wait for my next video, and I hope you enjoyed this one. And in the meantime, all be safe, all watch out for yourselves and for each other in these strange times that we're in. Be kind, be safe, be compassionate. Love you lots. Mwah!